Hello and welcome to Life with Art. Today we're going to be talking about snacks. Yum! I found this clip art that I wanted to share with you. It's very full of bright colors and neat writing on the packaging that's all different. And then I thought it was very simplified. So it felt like it was a really good accomplishment to be able to work on this project. So I want to share the steps with you today. The first thing we're going to do is think about the way we want our paper, either putting it vertical or horizontal depending on your packaging. I think I'm going to do mine vertically, and then I want you to fill up most of the space with your packaging for your snack. You can look online and do as I did by looking up a graphic if you want to, or you can go in your cabinet and see if you can find a favorite snack, either a cookie or a salty snack, and then look at that packaging and look at the way that the words are written and the shape of the package. I think for mine today I'm going to be doing cheese puffs. So I'm going to start with the bag. I'm going to think about the bag shape taking up a lot of my paper, and it's kind of rectangular except for the ends where it would show it's kind of like a bag full of the snacks, sometimes a little bit of air, right? If we have to pop it open, it's air in there. So I'm just going to do the ends with like a slight rectangle to show it's the edging of my wrapping. And then I'm going to do my banner, which is diagonally across. That's going to have my writing on my snack bag. So for this one, I'm going to do kind of like bubble shapes. So I'm going to start with a C. And to do bubble shapes, what I normally do is I do the shape of the letter, and then I wrap that letter, or I do a parallel line to the shape I've already drawn. So here's the H, and then I'm going to kind of bubble that up, and then I could bring this one down, and I could just erase that part. Here's the E. So bubble that around and all the way that way. See how I did that? Pretty easy. Bubble it around it and all the way around. And then the S, it is kind of tricky, I have to admit. It took me a while to learn the S. So I just make an S, then I'm going to bubble it this way, along it, and that down. Just like that. Now, if this lettering is getting a little bit too big to fit the rest, I can erase it and start again, or I could think about the packaging and maybe it does go over to the other side. Let me see if I could do the rest of this though, with the P, the U, the F. I'm going to do the bubble and then the little line and then the F. Oh, it's going to work. Oh, I should make it plural though, with the S in the end. There it is. Okay, cheese puffs. I love those letters. They look very puffy to me, and that's probably what the marketing of this packaging would be about. Okay, so my next final step is to do the actual cheese puff. So I'm going to make a big cheese puff right in the center of my bag. Yummy. And we'll use our markers or color pencils or crayons now to fill it in. What I would suggest though is if you are using the crayons or color pencils, that you go really bold and bright. As you can see from this clip art that I showed you at the beginning, everything is so bright and bold. Normally it's outlined with black, so I can go ahead and use a black marker after I'm done to outline everything, and then all of the colors are very bold. They're very crisp, and so my choice will probably be a marker today. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of coloring this in with my marker, and then I'll come back to show you on this video what's it like when it's all finished. Okay, enjoy your drawing, and then I'll be back to share what I have for the coloring in. Okay, I finished my coloring in with my markers. Notice that I outlined with my marker first and then filled it in with just solid straight lines so no white was showing, giving it a bold colored look. I outlined the packaging to look like it has like a white edging at the bottom, outlined my words, and then filled it in with the orange. And then for the cheese puff itself, just to give it a little bit of a 3D effect, I colored most of it orange, but I kept a little bit of it white to go ahead and add that yellow in. Okay, I really hope you enjoyed this project. Can't wait to see the results of your beautiful pictures with the bold, bright color and the graphic text that you're going to be putting on your snacks artwork. Thank you for joining me.